Hi, how you doing? My name is David Figueroa, and I'm here to give you a brief introduction to Temple Law School and to give you the day in life of a law student here at Temple. Well, this is Klein Hall. This is one of our two main law school buildings. Most of the classes are held here in this building, and this is where most of the students spend, I would say 90% of their time studying, either here in the library, which is inside the building as well. So we're in Klein, this is the main building. First of all, you have to show your student ID at all times. The law school is very secure. So we have a lot of different study lounges where people can come in between classes or after class and study individually or study in groups. We have wireless internet everywhere throughout the law school and the whole campus. One of our flagship programs here at Temple Law is our Child Advocacy Program. Our school puts a lot of emphasis into it, and we participate in many competitions across the United States where you go against other schools in mock trials. We win so much that we have trophies and bookcases on the 6th, the 2nd, and the 1st floor of the law school. So now we're going to go take a look at one of the child advocacy classes.
Cody Hayes shot and killed Susan Johnson. The facts will show that Cody Hayes followed her every move, broke into her home on July 14, 2004, and shot her once in the face, once in the chest, killing her.
A lot of law students spend their time in the law library. Now, our library is within Klein Hall, one of our main buildings, and as long as you're inside the building before it closes, the law library is open 24 hours a day. So you can come here all day. Not that you'd want to, but you can be in here all the time studying, depending on your schedule, how much work you have if you're in finals. So we're going to head inside and take a look around. We're inside the main stacks of the library, so I'm going to whisper those because people are studying behind me. The library goes from the 3rd floor up to the 8th floor, and we have individual study areas, cubby holes, as well as large tables and study lounges. I was very skeptical about the food trucks before coming to Temple, but most of them are pretty good. I haven't had any problems. They all taste pretty good, and they're definitely very affordable. When you come to Temple Law School and you move to Philadelphia, the first thing you have to do is get you a Philly cheesesteak. It's a Philadelphia classic. You've always heard about it, but now you can get you a real Philadelphia cheesesteak. Make sure you get the onions and the green peppers. You have your good cheesesteak. So now we're going to stop by another one of your required first-year classes, which is Torts, taught by Professor Anderson.
Of course, it's Friday, which means it's time for the joke of the week. And these are the most outrageous warning labels. Number 1, never use hair dryer while sleeping. Number 2, power drill not intended for use as a dental drill.
Here at Temple, I found that all the professors are really accessible to students meeting, before class or after class for coffee or to talk about problems you might be having with the material.
All of a sudden, their costs quadrupled, literally.
How you doing, Professor Duru?
Hi, how are you? Come
Good.
on, have a seat.
All right. Professor Duru, what do you feel brings a lot of students to Temple University?
I think that what distinguishes Temple is a long-standing dedication here to teaching. You're going to have teachers, professors who want to attend to your education, and that may not be something you get at all law schools.
So here at Temple, we talked about your lunch breaks. A lot of people go to the food trucks, maybe have a couple cheesesteaks, grab something to eat. But you can also come to the rec center, maybe do a little bit of workout, take an aerobics class or martial arts. Just have a little bit of leisure time, keep yourself motivated for the next class, keep yourself active and focused. So as a first year, your curriculum is set for you, it's predetermined, and one of the classes that you're required to take is contracts. So we're going to stop in Professor Hoffman's class, take a look at one of the contracts lectures.
court said that, in essence, there was an implied condition in the contract.
I mean, that's what the court says, but do you think that that's true?
We have a sample of one of our upper level courses. This is a tax and policy seminar. So we're going to go in and take a look around.
We then turn to an examination of the President's advisory panel on tax reform and the two proposals that it has made.
So in here we have our Career Resource Center. We have an online career planning website where you can look for jobs and find information that way. And if you're trying to look for jobs and you're not sure what you want to do, you can meet with one of our career services staff for a one-on-one personal meeting. So this is the draft horse. A lot of times after class or as the semester is winding down, a lot of students will stop by here, maybe get a few drinks or get something to eat in between classes or after class, kind of take a load off and take a little break from studying. So it's towards the end of the day and it's kind of winding down and it's time for me to start studying, so I hope you had a good time on the tour. Hope I showed you what Temple Law School is all about. So I'm going to get to the books and hope to see you around sometime.